Do it. Let's go. Let's go.
That one didn't like me.
Hey, one thing that was killing people last or Tuesday was when the bomb clearing debuff came out. Preferably if you can hold your personals for that phase, that will help the healers. I've got some
Oh my god, why is it fucking my face? Get off me. Ow.
I've got CDs set up for that, but just in case. And of course, during the first intermission at least is where well, first intermission at least is where you want to use your health pots and health stones.
Can I get assist so I can change the groups?
In combat.
Yo, Ragnon's live, Pog. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Gaming.
Can I get assist, please?
Combat. I can't. It's not coming up.
Oh god.
Yeah, don't bother. I just got one shot when right in there.
My face hole. Alright, so don't run inside there. That's Man, this trash boss is fucking real.
Did anybody else read Vin's dissertation today?
Mm-mm.
Let's just
No, I
let's
missed that.
Excellent.
let's wipe and reset. We got people that are walking in the door and just getting nuked. Just jump and we'll
We've almost killed the second one. It's almost dead.
It's almost
okay.
dead.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it.
Where might I find this dissertation?
I think it's in raid roundup.
Yes, it's in raid roundup.
Oh, dissertation about Twitch speak.
Yes.
Oh.
Mhm. Yeah, I saw that today.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Dude, I can't believe it. Just some people, they don't get Twitch terminology.
I know.
Yo, still don't get it, dude.
That's not very pog, champ. Big L, not even W.
Like, we just got debated by the trash, you know?
Is it safe yet?
Yeah,
Hey, Nosy. On
I mean,
on stream.
steal a shit ton on trash. That was crazy.
What's up, gentlemen? And
Hello.
healer woman?
Mr. Spuggleworth, how are you tonight?
That's Sir Spuggle. Don't mess it up again? I'm pretty well, dude. I just watched Despicable Me 2. Pretty good. Pretty good movie.
Is he cutting out for anybody else?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I didn't hear a word you just said. Spuggy.
Oh, hello?
Hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Hello
Can't
there.
know.
Yo, I was telling you guys I watched Despicable Me 2.
Oh, good.
So, obviously, you could say I've been having a despicable day.
Where's this?
I
where's
could
this
say that,
dissertation?
but I wouldn't.
Where's the what?
Just, okay, so type in the word cap and, like, the spotlight thing, and you'll find it. Kind of hop to it.
Good evening.
Hello. Let's keep going.
What's up, Koenig?
What's going on?
Can you redeem points to
Is,
summon?
Bombskubber the
Yeah, we'll summon after
the
this.
recruit, the warrior? Nightmare?
You can play warrior, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, blue.
Yeah, we just
Warrior
we need the
enjoyers.
we need traps for tonight.
Oh, tonight. The trap expert. Easy.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
You guys-
hello.
I'm
Yeah,
moving
bro.
my.
Oh, I was gonna say that you did that so quick.
No, I'm out in the rain right now.
Yo, this guy's a committed raider. Take notes.
No.
Are you playing from your car or something?
Oh, shit in the car, keep going.
What?
Yeah, what he said, bro.
Yo, hook your PC up to your car battery, dude.
Easy.
Hold on, I'm getting frame drops. Let me put on the gas. Step on it.
There was a guy in my old guild that was a trucker, and he'd like pull over to a truck stop so he could raid. And you
Oh
hear
my
like
gosh.
truck stuff go by, like.
Dang.
It's kind of genius.
You guys still need me though? If not, this is just wasted effort.
At the moment we have enough. We'd be okay if you need to deal with the real life stuff with your house and power.
If you could go ahead and move your computers, you could have my spot. That'd be great.
You could use that def to go get a generator.
No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to.
It's true. The Generac is a great install for your house.
Yeah, it's about like 11 grand.
Yeah, nah, I'm not going to go do that right now.
You get a little standalone for like a grand.
Oh, wow, grand.
Wait, didn't you just build a house and you're already losing power?
Because there's a fucking major thunderstorm, dude, for 4 days in my area, North Carolina.
L. Major
Oh,
L.
dude, even Torts L'd you. hell?
Hey, Toils, if your power comes on, we've got someone. Ansight's needing to step out around break time, so we will need you or somebody around then. I don't
I'm
know if
still
we have.
moving.
You what?
I said I am moving this stuff. I'm wrapping my computer in a blanket.
Okay.
This guy, dude. Committed. Dude, only if I were there, I could calm the storm. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Dumbass.
I don't cringe at a lot of things, but when he talks about that storm stuff, it's so cringe.
Storm stuff.
He's outside doing a rain dance currently.
Hello.
I'll be back in a bit.
Can you get one more click, please?
Yeah, I got it. I got it, guys. Get my way.
Cauldron's
I'm
down.
having a bad day.
Okay, let me get the marks down here real quick.
I am out of range.
Yo, let me get them cookies.
Yeah.
Thanks, friend. It's tough, scrub.
Hello?
No
Hey, Scruff, can
DK.
you make sure to drop your darkness on the first intermission there?
Okay, so CCs. Nilsy, your first trap on green. And then we were doing shift. You're the first route on circle.
Yep.
Bombs, you're going to be trapping the second ad that comes from green. So that's going to be the third total ad that comes up. And then pizza, you're doing the last one that's coming from star.
Correct.
And I didn't clarify this with you earlier, Bombs, but if you in the videos or whatever for the fight, we're not doing the flower or moats group or whatever. We're not doing that. We're also not doing the music groups. So you don't have to worry about that. When it's time for like the push pull thing, we're actually all just stacking on a big clump in front of the boss, then nerf the damage by 90%, so we can all stack as a group. And then when it comes for dropping moats, it's just like heroic. We're just dropping it in a clump. You'll get it after a couple pulls, but
Shit, I forgot to get a Vantage rune. Oh well.
Scrub, you did on your DK, and then I think you switched.
Rag, do you want to? Can you get them? Or are we just gonna go with
You can't
that?
get it from me. I'm on a different server. I haven't moved it. I'm gonna move it this weekend.
Yeah, but just for the people we can.
Well, otherwise it'll raid lock me on my druid like it did my mage last week. Big Satch.
Bozos.
yeah, make sure you're vantisted.
Sorry about my language.
I mean, I can hearth and
Now
go
you
buy
like
one,
it.
or someone can run outside with a fucking longbow and they buy it. Either way.
Oh,
You can
let's
summon, yeah.
yeah, let's just have you hearth. And who doesn't have? Hold on.
I thought at one point we were allowed to take them out of the tab.
Yeah. Well, they
I don't
should
know.
be.
I don't
we're,
have bank missions. I don't think.
Yeah, we're allowed to take them out of 2-night grab, but.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're in the
not
wrong
the
tab. That's
2-night
why.
Yeah, if you move them to 2-night grab, then everybody can grab them, right?
Okay.
There's only 4 in there, though.
Give me a second to get to Orgrimmar.
How different is our DPS composition than it was on Tuesday? I mean, we got Nulzy, we didn't have you. Who else? Or like what has swapped in and out?
DPS? We actually should have more DPS, right? Or no?
Well, we'll have the same amount because we were running 3 healers on Tuesday as well.
Oh, we had Edgarin, who was doing a lot of damage to that ad, actually.
Can we get a It'll take a couple pulls to get the damage split correct. Can we get a closet, please? Thank you.
I took the remaining potion of spectral intellect, if that's fine.
Time to kill boss. Yeah, clouds. Let's do
We
it.
going to the same spots, right?
Yeah. The 1-3 is going left to star, and 2-4 is going. They'll take the lock gate and they're going across to purple.
We are swapping.
Yes, sorry, we were swapping because I have Shreffy on star with the Windfear group.
Okay, just double checking.
Okay, so I'm in the far group now then. You said 2-4 go far?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, last ready check. We're rolling. Can we go ahead and get the lock gate set up, please?
What marker is the first CC target? Is it triangle?
Yes. I don't know if it gets marked, but it's going to come from the triangle or part of the room. Okay, here we go.
Black rocks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moats to the door, back of the room. And get to your locations.
Buffalo Trank.
Make it.
Okay, wipe it up.
I'm not standing in. I'm not getting blamed for being in moats when I shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm literally like popping them like it's bubble wrap at the end. That's why I was at the top. That's a tough statistic to have accurate for improvement from Wipefest, because even if you do the like after 2 deaths stat, like nobody died there, we just didn't get the ad, and so the first 2 people who pop moats would be high on the list anyways. So
I literally like double roll, use all my movement, like pop them all like bubble wrap when you say to die.
yeah, dude.
Was the left side close?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really,
So we
okay.
might need to change it around.
Yeah.
Would one boom cannot each help?
Yeah, you had me on star before, and I was convoking.
Okay, I'll swap. Let's have
The button back, guys.
Yo,
Plus
group
it's like-
purple, goated, dude.
It's way better.
DZ
for my
and
upgrade, yeah.
Pizza, you're swapping.
Okay,
Okay.
we love that.
Hey,
So
Pizza,
I'm
how do
on
you get
star
that cat
now?
form?
You're on star now, yes.
Um,
And Pizza, you're on purple. Or sorry, Pizza, you are on star, and DZ, you're on purple.
to get all those forms, dude, you basically have to play through all the Legion content and then do a bunch of annoying achievements.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with all y'all. I was already on
Okay.
purple because that's where I was last week, so I didn't listen when
Hey,
you
Pizza?
assigned him. So that's
Yeah.
probably why Yellow didn't die.
Gotcha.
Can
I
you
sent another.
just root the ad coming out of green?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm
Just so
also
I get a trap on it.
I'm also over there. So I'm running over and I'm trying to get a stun off on it as well. So
Does that
Yeah,
mean
because-
should we both still do that though?
Yes,
You stun, I'll root.
yeah,
Cool.
we
Okay,
can
I
root.
got
You
you.
need a root at least. I was rooting it on Tuesday.
Cool. I gotcha.
Can you press fortitude?
Oh yeah, sorry.
5, 4,
Just
3,
spam the fucking
2,
chat.
1.
Okay, moats to the door. And get to your locations.
Are you taking them out?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, next moats are going in the middle of the room on X. Middle front of the room. Moats. Nice job not popping any. Good, good, good. Okay, push pull, we're getting on red. Everyone stack on red. And stack. Beautiful. Tank combo, get away from tanks. Moats again. Push pull, get on red. Tank. Mechanic, everyone get to the ad. Alarm on purple. Okay, on the ad. Scrubber can just accept that after this. After we kill this, we're taking the lock gate. Go, take it quick. Middle of the room. Don't attack the little ads.
Staying in a good shape, please.
Knocked him.
Okay, we're moving to circle mark. Moats.
That star?
Yeah, sorry, star. That's a crappy moat. I'll just pop these two right here. Okay, push pull, get on red. Stack sack. Okay, tank combo is next. Watch out for tanks.
Press Joe here in 7.
Moats are going to go over towards red by the door. And moats.
I'm down.
Push pull, come get on red. Move, move, get on red. Okay, tank combo. I'm going to be towards the middle of the room. Go ahead and get on the ad. Move away from tank. Okay, so what would come after this? The very next, from green, this is going to be your trap bombs. So before we enter this phase, you need to have a frost trap set up by green so you can catch that acquisitions as it's coming in. And then also, yeah, shift, that's your route right there. Good, go ahead and wipe it up. All right, so after that lust phase where we're killing the degenerations in the middle, we're like gripping them in, all that stuff. Our next location that we move to is Star, and the next moat phase will be by the door. But the moats that are dying from when the degenerations die, they put a random moat on people. You're running those up to the front of the room.
Like where the first place is we drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that's actually a good idea. Never mind, because we're that's too far away from healers and stuff. So let's actually change it. The phase where we're lusting and we're gripping in all the ads and stuff like that. That phase right there, when the generations die and they give you a moat, you're gonna run it over towards like where red marker is now, like in between the door and green, because we don't need that portion of the room for anything else in the fight. The only person who needs it are the hunters to be able to go and retrap, but they can weave a little bit. We'll go ahead and messy up that part of the room.
Is there a reason why moats would do damage? Because my moat expired and it did 35k and killed me. Not exactly too sure why.
Didn't move fast enough, maybe?
I don't know.
Moats.
Did the moat explode?
No, it didn't explode. Literally, right as I popped off me, it hit me for 35k. I could link it.
It says you died to moat.
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm not sure. I guess the bug.
I mean, you have been having a lot of problems with lags and the keys that we've done, so that's probably it.
True and real.
Anytime something's going wrong with
always,
tanking. Oh man, I'm lagging.
Yo, honestly, Vin, you should have just been healed more.
Yeah, dude.
Dude. Yeah, really, bro.
Where he's standing, isn't that closer to the first place we drop moats? Because couldn't a healer stand halfway between? Or do they need to be on the stack? It's a question.
Where he's standing? Say the question.
Yeah, we're going to the center and we're doing all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't X like the front of the room, I guess, closer than where the stairs are? Because you're gonna have a greater distance, I think, to run those moats out as opposed to just having the healers back up 10 yards.
You're saying that still run the degeneration moats over towards.
Yeah, I'll run over there to show you. Yeah, so still go to X with them, but have the healers stand like halfway between X and red. So like,
yeah,
get that close.
The reason that I said the other location is because we're moving to Star next, right? And if somebody's dropping off a degeneration moat that's dying, like the very last one or something, say, they're not going to be able to make it over to Star in time for the next moat phase.
Okay.
Just gets us too spread out. I'm bad and I didn't repair before, so there's a hammer on red.
Did I have a red line on me?
The hammer is shame.
When I got meleeed?
No, you died to the defense matrix, so you that means you got meleeed by the we just didn't get aggro early enough. Was that the one during the lust phase?
I'm not sure actually.
It would have had to have been because I picked up the other one right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the melee circle? Okay, moats to the door.
Please don't stack on people with those.
Didn't make it.
What?
Did we swap Kablam and Nulzy?
Are you saying did we or could we?
Did we? Because I think we had the right amount of people, but I didn't have Nulzy in range with me.
We'll move to our sides. We'll do a mock run here real quick and make sure everybody's going to the right place.
I was on purple.
You are supposed to be on star. Yeah, 1-3's going to star.
But you want me to come across the room?
Oh,
and get
right.
green
Yeah,
traps
no,
then?
no, you're right. You don't need to be over there. I need to swap somebody then. Let's have. Bombs. You're gonna go to star now.
Okay.
Pog? Bombs Pog?
Huh?
I can feel it in my bones, guys. This boss dies today. Please give power word fortitude.
Your thick bones.
Yeah.
Burr, are you in this raid right now?
Who?
Maybe.
Bombs go. Oh fuck! There you are. Sneaky little fuck.
Power word fortitude, please, Vin.
I got
5,
you. Just be
4,
patient.
3.
Yeah, bro. Only
2,
3 seconds for
1.
a pull.
This
Yeah,
guy
but
is so
that's
impatient.
a 2-second before pull ability. So
Yeah.
True. That's his pre-pot.
Yep.
Sounds like a healer problem.
Moats to the door.
I broke.
Get to your
my
locations.
Vega.
Okay, moats are gonna go towards red. Moats. Push pull on red. Everybody got a red? Tank combo. Okay, moats again. Bombs.
pull coming.
On red.
They weren't stacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't stacked.
I thought I was on the group.
I'm literally in red dead. So I
Yeah.
don't know. Someone needs to get my CC in 7 seconds.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wipe it up. We need to have everybody alive. Just jump out, run out. Actually, these degenerations are just gonna kill us all, so it works.
Yeah, if you don't get hit by the wind rush, then you can't like just walk back. Well, I think you can. It's just like really close without using a movement ability. But as long as everybody gets in the wind rush initially, everybody should be able to make it back.
Sorry, I missed the first couple pulls of the logs. It's up now.
Hey, Joe, is there a certain time you want me to hit you with Innervate or anything?
No, not really.
You actually have 3 of them, so.
It's just like not a good time for me to cast Yulons, I feel like.
Okay.
Can I get some more cookies, please?
No cookies for you.
Hey, Nuzzy, the last few times I ran over to root, one you'd already had a trap on another, like the other 2. I don't know. Am I not getting there quick enough, or
No,
have you just not needed it in those
I'm
pulls?
getting it. You can go ahead and go into DPS. I'm getting there in time.
Okay, cool. Cool.
What am I coming on?
Break.
No. What character, Rick?
Oh, what character? DH.
Okay.
Toils W.
Well, dude, I am a filler of spots, dude.
4,
Giggity.
3, 2, 1.
You say Phil like my wife does.
Wait, what?
Well, I don't know how to take it that rag in the context we've just had.
Take it however you want.
Can you fill up my water? I will fill up your water.
Okay, Koenig.
Pizza, I'm gonna stop standing next to you.
No, my bad. I got distracted because I was talking. I'm just gonna shut up.
Oh, we didn't get ours.
We didn't either.
Playing moats.
Dropping another one.
Yo, Baja Blast is kind of mid.
It's the
Then
best.
Okay.
Code
But-
Red and Baja Blast are
No,
best. Mountain
yeah,
Slayer.
Code Red is easily the S plus tier Mountain
Bro,
Dew.
you are, dude. Don't say Code Red is better than Baja Blast. That actually triggers me.
It's significantly better.
This conversation triggers me.
Dude, no one likes cherries. Tastes like shit.
Hey,
So
Scrub,
for
can
the
you hit me
people
with a
running
fact?
bombs to the right side in the beginning, most of the range is in position way before that mechanic ever goes out. So there's no reason people should be running over people at this point.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And go ahead and move remotes.
Hey, inside, I moved your wind rush back into the normal place in 1 second.
Copy.
External on bombs.
Bombs. I gotta get that. I guess I gotta get it out. I just need that.
Oh no. Hold on, I got him. Oh, I broke him. Just
What?
If you can keep him kind of CC'd, I got it in 10 seconds.
my slappy hands is still going, and I got too close to the ad, and so it pulled him out of his trap. It's okay. We're lost 1% of boss damage, but we'll be okay.
My parse? We should just wipe.
Blue parse detected. Pull rejected.
I'm over this pull. Some people are like that, bro. Oh shit.
Push pull on red. Good. Tank combo. Move away from tanks. Hit moats again. Oh, he's taunt immune. I tried both my taunts, it neither worked. Push pull.
No worries. Bad time to shift into cat then, I guess.
We'll get him after this. Okay, watch the tank combo, get out of the way. I'm just gonna have to.
We have like a misdirect and shit going.
No, it's the Matrix solo tank, and I gotta drag him off. Let's just wipe it up.
You get lockbacks, please. Thank you.
Vin Mage Tower.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. If we need to bomb just one of those, we should be fine. As long as we're barking the other two.
Bark, bark, bark.
Reppy.
Make it.
Yo,
Wrap it
is
up.
this thing glitching out for anybody else where they can't see the health bar or the mob for like the first second or two that it spawns?
It has to like form.
No, I know, but the nameplate usually pops up immediately and it's doing this weird thing where I can't like see it to target it.
I believe you should be able to, you can target it before it's attackable. So, for example, I'm targeting the Degeneration Atoma right now. You can just go there, click it, and then just be sparing pressing your button to attack.
Okay. Because it's like, it's not even, like I can't even, the mob isn't there. Like it's not, nothing. I can't
Oh.
click on it. Yeah.
Graphics thing, maybe. Increase your graphics.
They're fucking maxed all the way. I don't know. It's weird. It wasn't doing this any of the other times. It's a today problem.
Fair? Question mark.
So star group, we need to make sure we're moving early. It's right there. You need to do what you need to do to be standing at the ad as soon as it's attackable. It's not enough to be moving when he starts to phase. It's already too late. Like as soon as your moat is done, you should be walking. Everybody should be walking to your groups. We can miss out on 1% boss damage to not have to be doing these wipes. Okay, we should not be wiping on this part. For the rest of the night, we've got the damage split. That's enough.
Rag, are you streaming?
Yeah.
You'll have to come in soon.
You.
Get your power figured out.
5,
I'm at my mom's,
4,
brother.
3, 2, 1.
She lives close, I'm assuming?
Yeah, she lives like 15 minutes down the road.
Oh, nice.
Well, not even 15 minutes. It took me 15 minutes to get my shit together. Like 5.
He lives in her garage, is what he's saying. He said it
Approach to the
wasn't
door.
enough.
And move to your locations.
So screw up.
You know, you can let it walk out like a foot or two. Jesus.
Sorry, I was like, hey, I'm gonna get it super far back there. I'm on time. Yeah, see? We got the ad down on time, and we were 0.5% better than our previous pulls on the boss damage by that point. So. Push pull on red. Nice. Good. Tank combo. Move away from tanks. Okay, moats again. Oh.
Guys, we're stacking these really front forward, and like if you're back, you can't get out, and like that's why that's exploded right there.
Push
We
pull
can
on red.
scooch over.
Nice soul shape. Okay, get to the ad. We need this to die early. We need to get in position. So everybody, go ahead and get on ad.
Oppo, save it here. Save the train for the middle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, I did.
Take the gate, get in center. Okay, do not attack the small ads. We gotta displace those earlier or something, because they just insta nuke Cho. If they get any of their cast off, somebody dies. Range, focus the defense matrix, please. Big guy. Oh, acquisitions made it in. Wipe it up. Did it just expire, or did somebody damage it?
I don't know.
I don't have a stone if we could live for 25.
Quick question. During that phase, when you're pulling the defense matrix out to kill it,
yeah.
Since we're supposed to be dropping modes over, I guess, between green and the starting position, would there be any? Well, I was going to ask, would it be an issue to pull the defense matrix closer in that direction?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Otherwise, we're running, well, melee at least, are running across the room.
Right. Yeah, I'll change where I drag him when he dies.
Okay. I just don't want to interfere with like the traps and shit, obviously.
Oh, could that have been it? Somebody running the moat over there? Maybe they had like an AoE effect on them and they accidentally broke the acquisitions?
Okay.
Perhaps.
I'm looking at CC breaks and I don't see any on details, so.
We just ran out.
Toils, are you ready to come in?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let's get you in, dude.
I mean, Spugs, there was not enough room to get out right there. That's what I'm saying. People are grouping together and going out really far as opposed to being flatter and deeper.
Mm.
You hear me? Flatter and deeper.
Scrub, go ahead.
Second
I
time, the
agree.
reason why we couldn't go in was because people popped them on the first round.
Yeah.
So, like I went in and got chunked to 50%, so that's why they were out.
Yeah.
Closer to where the boss is.
I had 7 in front of me, and I had to weave through 3 that were popped.
And there were, I don't know, there were none popped in front of me. There were like 4 of them that I couldn't even blink out of. So I'm just saying, whether it's we don't pop them on the first one, and we're making room for the second one, we got to do something different there.
Well, like for the people that are consistently popping the moats, like, is this like just because you're greeting casts, or are you getting trapped on like the first. I'm not talking about that one that just happened because that was a messy
Yeah, yeah.
one, right? But like the previous ones, like there's consistently there's consistently same people hitting the moats, and I don't really understand it, I guess.
Do we need to mark 2 people and have them be and do the flower thing?
I think at this point that would be.
Oh, we don't need to do the flower thing. People just need to rely on the weak aura and stop casting and move. Like just slightly tap W when the timer runs out on the weak aura.
I think the flower thing will cause more problems for you guys.
Yeah, I agree.
It's because if you can basically drop your Windrush where Insight was.
Yeah, no problem. There's been like 2 other wind rushes sometimes. So I don't know.
Yeah, I try to save mine for a few other situations except for the one that I'm covering in the middle.
Oh no, I'm saying when I'm supposed to drop mine, there's like sometimes 1 or 2 more wind rushes.
Right, I sent you a whisper.
Yeah, and we're gonna do that.
Okay.
From now on, please don't pop moats to wipe. If I know it might take longer. We'll try it and see how long it actually takes to wipe. You can stand in goop, just don't pop any. Actually, no, I think it's all the same damage.
No, you can't stand in goop either.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to have him melee everyone.
No, that's gonna take forever. Okay, we can't really do that.
Alternative
have-
idea, let's just kill the boss and not wipe.
There you go.
Good.
Yeah, easy.
Can we get a closet, please? Yeah.
And then feast too.
Also, I just realized, Rag, why is there a Twitch thing set for mature audience only?
Have you met
'Cause-
these people?
Yeah.
Have you heard any of the things that we talk about on a regular basis?
I don't hear
It's-
what you guys
it's-
are talking about. I know what I say.
It's
but-
not for me.
Very cussed.
It's because I have open comms. I could mute Discord, but
say and you have
it's
to
not
ask.
fun.
I know.
So midget porn, right? I was thinking about it when I was
Deep
watching
and
the Minion.
flat, okay? Deep and flat.
Like the sternum.
Is that how it feels with you and your girlfriend, Spike? Is you thinking about midget porn? Is that what you're talking about?
Can we get a closet, please? Did it get canceled? It's weird. Oh, someone canceled. Okay.
Still don't know how I feel about the whole double PI thing. For the next expansion.
Somebody has their
What's
mic
going
up
on
their
over there?
nose.
Yeah. Or they're doing heavy breathing on at least certain wedge.
Oh, which side am I going on, Rag?
Please use
You are star.
4, 3,
Gotcha, thank you.
2, 1.
Hold your darkness for the second stack. Foot toils.
Approach the door.
Wow,
Vinegar up. Okay, moats.
Oh.
Push pull on red. He's probably going to be taunting me in for this. Do you want to take all three?
Yeah.
Hit moats again. Watch, there's some popped in the middle.
Oh shit, I need an external. Easy, thank you.
Okay, push pull on red. Okay, let's get there.
Darkness here.
Okay, I'm gonna gore fiends the close pack earlier because they're getting casts off. Can you rop the far pack, please?
We're about 15 seconds faster than all of our other pulls right now.
Somebody rop again, please. There we go. They just have to be disrupted, and then they'll run in. Okay, I'm pulling defense matrix off. Pull them the wrong way, but it should still work. Range, kill the defense matrix, please. Big guy. Melee, focus on the little ones.
Trank.
Okay, the middle
Yeah,
of the
sorry, I
room's
got moats twice.
moats to red. Push pull on red. Get Nulsy up in 10. Watch out, Spuggies.
Boat's coming.
Hit moats again, kind of weave them around. Running out of room. Okay, move them over. Let's do push pull on red. Okay, so what's creating problems for us for the remainder of the fight are the degenerate moats. When the degenerations are dying, so... Is it an issue of people not noticing that they have it, or is it where they're being run to?
I mean, I think as a druid, I have the longest range, and for me, like, if I run them all the way to the front where they should be dropped, like toward the stairs, I can't hit the boss for like 3 seconds running back.
Okay, let's do it at the front of the room where we've already been crowding up. Let's change it back to the old location of where we were dropping the degenerate moats on where red is now. Also, we should be cleaving all the degenerate ads. If you are a single target spec, you should be tunneling on the big ad, the defense matrix. And then once they're split, because I'm pulling them out at about 40% health or so, once they're split ranged, you need to be focusing on the defense matrix, please. because he's getting pulled out of cleave. But the degenerates are taking reduced damage for the duration that he's alive, so he needs to die so he can finish cleaving, but it can't be dropped on top of them, otherwise it's gonna yeah.
So like, so during like when the little lads come out, range focus the big guy that drops a shield.
I'm sorry, say again.
So, you mean like when the smaller ads are out, the range should be focusing like the big guy that drops a shield?
Yes. When they're you can cleave and stuff when they're all stacked on top, but as soon as I drag out the big guy, range need to finish him off so we can finish cleaving him down. But I'm pulling him off so that he doesn't die and drop the shield on top of him and keep the DR going for longer.
Cool, makes sense.
Is he called the defense matrix?
Yes.
Coma?
Yes.
Yeah, as a single target spec, you should be doing the most damage to it.
Alright, I'm gonna swap talents onto Twist of Fate.
Okay.
Doesn't mean much to non-priest players, but
Twist of
it'll help me.
cringe.
Twist of epic.
Well, no, you can stay Searing Nightmare. It's just like, is that the talent that you swap out for?
No, go ahead and swap Twist of Fate.
Yeah.
You'll get a lot of value.
Twist of Fate. Yeah,
We
it's
don't.
huge.
Yeah, no one. I don't think anyone should be running AOE build on this fight, right? Like it's just single target to.
Yeah. You're right. I'll run the single target Windwalker build.
Well, obviously some classes.
Yeah, it's hard to make
Yeah,
general rules like that.
That's like saying AoE feral build.
Notes to the door. And go to your locations.
Are you gonna Gorfiends the green ads again?
Yes. And then once the other degenerate ads start casting, all you have to do is drop it on just touching on the far side to disrupt their cast, and then they'll run in. You don't have to actually get them all the way there.
Gotcha.
Dunk, you're probably gonna have to solo this.
Okay.
Just pull on red. Yeah, we all have to be on the same side, otherwise it's messy like that.
I got it, don't hit it.
Moats
Got him.
again, and just drop your moat over there.
You're gonna have to hit that and bring it somewhere. Fuck, I'll do it. Sorry, I'm trying to make us not wipe. This ad's not cooperating.
That's no good. Push pull on red.
Didn't work. I had to get too close to it.
Okay, let's wipe it up. He's gonna be messed with the whole rest of the fight. We can just stand. We're gonna die to desynthesize in 4 seconds.
Sorry, I tried. I saw him break, and so I ran toward him, but couldn't get to him in time.
It's all good.
Is that just because he wasn't trapped, or did the AoE break him?
I don't know. I don't know what broke him, but I saw him running toward me, so I tried to run out and re-CC him, but he was too close by then.
I'll ever wonder if there's like an unspoken rule that midgets and dwarves just hate each other.
That what in dwarf?
Midgets and dwarves.
You know, like they're the same thing, right?
They are not.
No. Oh wait, I thought dwarfism is the disease, right? Like it's called dwarfism, and then midget is like a derogatory term for a dwarf.
There's height and stuff. Be classified as a midget. And a dwarf.
No, dwarf.
No,
it's all just dwarfism, right?
Yeah,
Midget's
Spuggies is
derogatory.
right.
Yeah, midget's
Midget is just a it's just like a
No,
mean thing to say, but
So dwarfs hate being called midgets.
dwarfism is trisomy 21, the
If you're-
chromosome, the 21st pair.
If you're under 4'11", or 4'10", I think you're considered.
You're a legal midget. Yeah.
Yeah. Illegal dwarf, but yeah.
True.
Based Pinnock?
No, I think one.
You guys see what
one,
Nosy
the
linked
person's
in Raid Roundup?
Is that the definition? Because
No.
there is a difference.
If you
One-
overlap a moat, I think it will still break that other moat, not yours. It still damage you.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
interesting.
he was trying to point out.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right. Here's the thing. Dwarfs are considered small people, while midgets is a very small people.
It's not true.
No,
That's what Google says.
No, dude. Midget is derogatory.
What, Urban Dictionary?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, I casted that shit fast as fuck. Sorry, everyone.
Moats. Yeah, we're overlapping them too much.
Oh!
Fuck.
Giggity.
I can't raid after such a noise was made, bro. What?
Sorry, dude. Shadow or
dog,
Duck is...
Vin, bro, I thought you main Shadow and like nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Go, Nolly. Oh, it's down. Can't see that.
Push pull. And combo. Hit moats again.
Careful, you're overlapping that moat.
He's taunting me.
Get, it's okay. Get Ragnar up, please. Probably spread those out a little bit more. I'll save mine for the next phase next time. The MZs.
Ouchies.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, just wipe it up. We're super late. Van damage difference.
Shadow word death pog.
I'm sorry if I made people uncomfortable with that moan. I just got super frustrated at the moment.
That's what you
No,
said.
it's
When
hot.
you're
It's
super
okay.
frustrated?
Man, isn't there like a weak aura that probably tells you if you die or not?
No,
Or-
see, here's the
Like
thing.
touch of death? Like touch of death?
Or just don't press it.
So I'm playing Twist of Fate, which increases their damage by 10% execute, and it's already 150% increased damage to yourself when it's in execute range, so it's just... They should just remove the... They should make a talent or a legendary where it heals you instead of damaging you, I think.
So what you're saying is it's Buggy's fault since he made you swap talent.
Yeah.
Yo, I got an idea, bro. Instead of removing it from the game, remove it from your bars.
That's quicker. That's quicker.
5 head.
No, because the ad won't die if I don't press it.
Is this true?
It's a lot of damage.
that?
You just gotta fade.
Heals
Just
heals
fade
about
when you do it, dude.
100K.
Yeah, bro. Just disperse, bro.
Just forehead.
5 head.
You can't disperse, but fade.
Yeah. I actually do that, but... Well, I didn't that time, I forgot. But, yeah, usually. As a general rule, you should do that.
Well, I can't say that. I forgot to use darkness on that second ad right there. Just noticed it was up. Sorry, Pinnock.
DKs, I'm gonna save my AMZ for the lust phase on the middle.
I get more lock cookies, by the way. Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice. You get to some of that. Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Redonkulus, I think we have to solo the tank mechanic when somebody's dead, because one of us gets the moats and just the swap back and forth with the bomb right after it makes him taunt immune. So on red for push pull. So if somebody's dead, we'll just start soloing the tank mechanic from there on. We'll just take turns and pop a big defensive.
Sounds good.
Moats again soon.
This is our spot.
Okay, so you'll have to solo the next one. Oh my gosh. Just ran right on top of me.
Down.
Just wipe it up. Okay, everyone take a look at Raid Round, please. Nosy looking to picture that we're still having trouble with. We have people that are dropping the moats too close together, and so you can see in that picture that it's overlapping with the other moat. And so what happens is if either of those moats get popped, it pops the next moat. It's not quite. I mean, it's an issue if moats get popped at any point in the fight. We shouldn't be popping any moats, but if a moat gets popped and it's overlapping with another moat, then it triggers both moats. And if that's touching another moat, then it triggers all three, and then so on and so forth. And it's like dominoes. So we need to have them spread out a little bit more so that they're not overlapping with each other. So just as a rule of thumb, try to make the try to make all the circles be like pearls on a pearl necklace, like not overlapping, just touching.
When you drop them? Because I know, like, I personally get as close to the other person without putting them inside my circle. Is that too close?
I think that's too close.
Okay.
Well, it's yes, it would be nice if
I'm
no
also usually
moats
on the wall, so like you shouldn't have to run through those ever.
Right. But yes, it would be nice if no moats ever got popped. It's just, it adds an extra layer of insurance if we spread them out just a hair more, so that if one gets popped, it's one getting popped, not five.
But I like playing dominoes.
Nope, dominoes sucks.
Spades, bro. Spades.
Wrong button. Sorry.
Who's Caillou and why are we fucking him? I don't understand.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, moats. In range, you can already be in position for your moats. Try to move a little sooner, Toils, please. Push pull on red. Tank combo. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Moats. Okay, push pull. Stack up. Good. Okay, tank combo. I'll go ahead and solo this one. I've got stuff.
Okay.
Take the gate quick. Okay, I'm gonna be Gorfansing the green ads. Oh, see, somebody was late and now they're way over there. Like you
Yeah,
got
I'm
it.
sorry about that. My mistake. I don't know what to do
Well,
there. I just messed up.
Gonna have to like this.
We might be okay. Just slappy hands and we're away from where we need to be right now.
The guy's about to. Yeah.
Okay, we'll drag him over this way. Keep focusing the little ads. Just wipe. Just wipe.
Drag lived, bro.
I know. I was like,
How
surely
the
this will
fuck did you
kill
live
everybody.
that?
Yeah,
There's like six of us stacked
You're like
with
a
us
cult
nuts,
leader that
bro.
doesn't
What
drink the
fuck?
Kool-Aid, bro. What the fuck, man?
Thank you for the Jeeves. We'll do one more pull. We'll break.
I don't see HFS. So there he is.
Perhaps the kill pull?
It's always perhaps the kill pull.
Is anyone in group 2 Night Fae?
Nope. There's one in group 4.
Oh, well, I guess we have LG in group 4. So I was like, oh, we could get some Night Faers.
What's your point?
Well, you're not Night Fae, Vin, so you could go in group 2 and Kablam could come to group 4.
Why is Night Fae better?
The same covenant gets
FSG.
benefits from elegy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have 5 people in a group with elegy, you get 5 bonuses.
Easy.
Dum dum.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee circle. Oops. Get to your locations. Nolzy, is slowing him enough, or do you want me to go ahead and stun him too? You can just answer after this pull. It's no problem. Push pull on red. Good. Okay, tank combo. We can share this one. Moats again. Push pull on red. I don't know how people died from that. That was weird. Also, nobody can share
got
this
it.
one. You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Grip Koenig.
Go, go, go.
Gate.
I got him. Oh, no, I don't.
Sorry. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. We'll take a break. I've got something I want to show after break.
baby deer. So
I need to summon.
I'm gonna. This is just a pulse check, ready check. I'm gonna go over some stuff on stream real quick.
Streaming POG?
Just on Discord. I just want to show something on my screen.
What do I want to watch the other stream?
I mean, you could watch it on Twitch too. That's fine. Either one's fine.
Yo, I'm gonna go pee while I watch this. I'm watch on my phone. Easy.
That is pretty base. I'll give you that. Oh, this is a fucking ad. Get these ads off here. Get out of here.
Imagine not subbing to Ragnon. Hell.
I think Preach has my sub. My free one.
Yeah, Preach.
Preach is the homeboy. He used to be Automatic Jack. I used to raid with him back in the day.
Darkback has mine right now.
He's a good dude, in case you've never talked to Automatic Jack.
he's a disc priest. He's good.
Yeah, I really like him. He's a good dude. He almost named one of his characters after me, but somebody talked him out of it. We were gonna make two druids. One was his was gonna be Jack be Shift, and then mine was gonna be Shift be Jackin.
Do you have him on BattleNet?
Toils and Cho, are you guys
I used
here?
to. I don't know if I still do or not.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, Cho, are you here? Cho, are you here? Big reason I'm waiting is because part of what I'm going to talk about involves him directly, so. Okay.
I'm back.
All right, cool. So let me stream on Discord real quick. Okay, so a couple things I wanted to talk about. So the timing on the moat, you guys have the weak aura. This is POV I'm about to show you. She doesn't have the weak aura, but the timing's still the same. So you can see right here, she's running off. They're doing their starting moat's a little different. They're not doing the stairs necessarily. So see right here, the moat's forming, and then let me back up so you can see the full animation. It's forming and move. And so that's the timing, or you can watch the weak aura. It has the green circle, and as it depletes all the way, then you move out of the way. You can see here, they're doing the 2 pockets. I'd like to try it for 1 or 2 pulls just with the starting moats and see how it works, just because look how clean this can keep the room. Check this out. So they do the flowers, and then the 2 bombs, and literally there's no moats on the field. I mean, there's 2 for the people that ran far, but the other, so I want to try that for a pull or 2. I know that those of you who have already progged it said that would be probably unnecessary, but I want to try it and see, because apparently we're still having problems with that. Okay, lust phase. So right here, they're all taking the gate exactly like we do. I don't know how they're doing this, but check out how fast the ads actually get there. They're getting a lot closer, and I don't know why, but
They go to the last person. That's why. So if someone's late to the gate, they will go to them first.
Okay.
It's proximity based, so people have to go.
Okay. So we need to get faster on the gate. It's like for those of you that did Painsmith, it's the exact same thing. Somebody gates late, it's a wipe because the swirly's back in the middle of the platform. We got to make sure that we're taking the gate as soon as the ad is dead. Range, you can go ahead. I mean, well, never mind. You have AMZ. Never mind. But anyways, we want them to be as close as possible. What I want you to notice is they're going to use 2 ROPs here to sandwich the ads in, and mostly you see they're about to channel Degenerate here. The ROP disrupts their cast, and then you'll see they'll move after. You don't have to get them all the way in with the ROP. All you have to do is disrupt their cast so that they move, and then I'll go ahead and Gorfians, because I'm only getting like 5 with the Gorfians when I'm trying it. So you see ROPs, it disrupts that whole group, and then they run in. That wasn't even the Gorfians, they just ran in. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Cho, you're going to go on the far side, furthest away from where we gated, and Vrogon, you're going to ROP from the green ads. And so again, just aim to disrupt their cast in the direction of us, and then they should do most of the work running in on their own. So that's the other thing I wanted to show. The next thing I wanted to show is we are not going to be able to I don't want to be getting to our current break point, and then we don't know what to do afterwards. So we're going to talk through what's going on in the rest of the fight just to get everybody on the same page, because we can't afford to be getting them down to like 30% and then we don't know what to do after that. Like, we should be knowing what to do from here on through the rest of the fight. So let's talk about it. This is the bloodlust phase that we just were showing on the video. We ROP the ads in. Chose is from over here. DZ's is from over here, and we'll grip them in. All of the degenerate motes are running up to the top side of the room where we've been dropping them. And I will also I'll taunt and drag the dude up this way so that any melee that are getting the motes can keep damaging them while they're doing that. After that, we're moving down here to Star, and that's our new location. We're dropping motes down here by the door for the real mote cast. Next, synthesize. We're killing this ad, and then that's when there's simultaneous traps. So before we start killing this synthesize ad, bombs, you need to have your trap already set up over here on green, so that you're ready to intercept this ad. And Nils, you'll need to refresh yours before we do that. Shift is going up and rooting this ad. And then after we'll move to the middle of the room, and we're going to be killing these degenerate ads. Again, same deal. Don't attack them. Let them get in so that they're all clumped up in the middle. After that, we'll need to move the ad ideally over a little bit. So we'll need to break the root, and whoever's targeted is going to need to run down here, and we'll recontrol it down here because the last ad is coming from Star. That's Pizza's ad. So in this last phase, we're running the motes up here. At this point, the fight's almost done. We run the motes up here, and we're going to be killing this next ad for synthesize. We're killing this one. After that's done, there's going to be one more ad. That's Pizza's ad that comes up here, and you're going to try to trap it as far away as you can. Hunters keep maintaining their 2 traps here for the rest of the fight. At that point, we kill the Guardians first, and then the boss. The Guardians are more important. They die first, then we kill the boss, and that's literally the end of the fight. Okay. Any preguntas?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I was watching on stream, so I don't know how much stream lag there was, but so basically, like, during the AoE phase, like, should all of us be kind of, as we're killing everything, we should kind of be walking towards the Star area? Or what do we do about, like, the motes that every time we kill one of the small guys, it gives someone a mote? Should we drop those motes in the, like, where we initially dropped them?
Up by red.
Up by red? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So during the lust phase, we're standing where the boss is now. We're cleaving down all the degenerate ads. As the degenerate ads die, you're running up and you're dropping the motes on the messy side up by red. And when the defense matrix is about to die, I will also drag him that direction on top of red.
Okay. I'm not in raid I need to summon, but I'm guessing red is like where we're dropping them after the first intermission.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
The first major point that we're dropping it.
Yeah.
It's not
And I think I was watching that kill you put up, where they did the AoE phase, and I think the reason why they were able to get so tucked, or why we're not getting so tucked, is because we have people like scattered. I think if we like congregate a lot closer, like stack a lot, like under Lihuvim, they might come a little bit easier.
Well, that's Yeah, that's the people not taking the gate early enough. So
they
this
target the farthest player from them.
this pull, we're gonna have 2 different stack people, and we're gonna split into flower groups. Toils, you're not part of this. Toils, you're gonna drop your moat as far away as you can, so I need you to dash away quickly. And Vrogon, you're also not part of this. You're gonna dash away and drop your moat somewhere against a pillar far. Our two stack people are going to be Spuggies. Spuggies, you're gonna be marked purple. And our other stack person is going to be...
Does that just mean I'm in the middle of the flower?
Kablam.
And people put the flower around me?
Yes.
You're in the middle of the circle jerk.
Okay, groups... tanks should also be excluded from this because we ideally are not getting moats if everybody's alive. Groups 1... Let me make sure that you guys aren't in the same... You are. Okay, hold on one second. Pizza, sorry. Pizza's gonna be the second stack point, not Kablam. Sorry, Kablam. Groups 1 and 3, you're gonna be forming a flower around Pizza. Blue. Groups 2 and 4, you're forming a flower around Spuggies. So let's go ahead and practice that real quick. Pizza, can you stand on your mark? Spuggies, can you stand on your mark? Tanks, let's get up out of the way. Vrogon and Toils, let's get out of the way. And then can you guys go ahead and make a flower around your person? And I want you to assume always your position that you're standing in right now from the POV of the boss. So going out from the boss, imagine that you're looking at the boss right now. So Mofo, for example, will always be on the left side of Spuggies. So try to drop it always in the same spot, proportional to the boss.
So what's the timing in between the flowers? I ask because when I've seen this done, it was always a Venthyr who's in the middle, so they can pop out, and
it shouldn't.
I can soul shape one of them.
Well, it
but
doesn't.
It shouldn't matter. You can walk out. You're
you
going
can-
to be walking.
We're not. We'll keep them spacious enough.
You pick a corridor and you run between the 2 players.
Yeah, the moats have to. You have to like stack really close to someone to actually like get trapped where you can't just walk out.
So we're just gonna try this for we're just gonna try this for a couple pulls just to see how it goes. And if at very least, if we can do this for the stair ones, well, no, we got the bombs. If we can do this for the stair set, that would be huge because that would clear up this whole area for the rest of the fight. So if we can get rid of all of these moats, that would be really nice. And then the rest of the fight, we could honestly just go back to the way we were doing it, but.
I know in the past, for the first set of moats, we've been ignoring the bombs. I'm assuming
we would need to clear these with the bombs now. So the 2 bomb people are honestly gonna be late to the ads. So if we're not meeting the damage check again, then we might have to stop doing this. But I want to at least try it and see how it goes.
Just saying, if we're gonna bomb these, we don't need to be over here.
I will hang back with the bombs and roar.
Oh yeah,
Can I
that's
get a
true.
repair, please?
We can just ignore this first set if you want.
I can stay with the bombs since I can heal them too, and then roar us out of there.
It's a repair back on red. We're not going to feast for these pulls where we're testing this. I just want to see if we can pop these, drop them nicely, pop them nicely, and still meet the damage check. And then for the rest of the fight, we can honestly go back to doing it the normal way that we were.
Okay, so this is so we're gonna have to drop the moats back here though, right? Because the bomb could go on someone, like it could go on 2 people that are going to the right side. Nolsey said we can drop them over there, but
let's just try it. I feel like we're using more time. This might not even be helpful at all. I want to be innovative and try some different stuff because we're having consistent problems with the moats, and maybe this will clean it up just a little bit. So. Here we go.
It's fine.
5,
Kablam just called me gay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, watch the melee circle here. Marks, go ahead and get to your marks. Spuggies and pizza. Moats, spread around your people. And so, Toils, you need to be moving. Okay.
Move way farther than that. Sorry.
Yeah, wipe it up. So, yeah, like, you're fast enough to maybe even drop it up by, like, where my red marker is and still make it in time.
Yeah, I was seeing how far my fell dash can go if I double hit it, but I'm just gonna vent there out.
So who hit
Purple group was beautiful. That was really good.
Yeah, who hit a moat? Was it the middle person who hit the moat in blue, or was it just
Yeah, so we stacked them really tight. As I was going out, I hit 2 of them because there wasn't space to get in between the 2 of them.
Oh,
Can we
scrub
switch,
hit it.
Can we switch blue and purple since those groups are going to the opposite directions?
What?
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
1 and 3 should be going
Going
left,
right.
correct?
No.
2 and 4 has been going to.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're switched.
2 and 4 is going right.
There we go.
Wow. You
Wait.
idiots.
No.
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 You had it right. You had it right.
You
2
were
and
on
4
the
is
right
going
side.
right.
Yeah, we were on the right side.
Yeah, 1 and 3 is going left. 2 and 4 is going right.
Okay, maybe I just got assigned to Spuggies then.
Except for me and Pizza, right? Like we made the swap earlier, and I'm still in purple.
Correct.
So,
Okay.
so Shift, you should be with me over here, and
Yeah.
then we go right over there.
Well, then should I go with Spuggies too, because that's also like my way.
Go ahead and stand with your groups, please.
How are you guys confused? It's the same groups that you go to.
Yeah, like 2 and 4.
Maybe I
Two and
got
four
confused. I don't know.
Guys, like 2 and 4, the people who are going right stack around Spuggies. If you're going left, you stack around blue.
Then move up a bit because you want it to be at about the same size as the efflorescence.
With the exception of Toils, Vrogon, and Tanks. Toils and Vrogon are dropping them as far as they can and against a pillar, and Tanks they don't get them.
I feel this is unfair. Brogan can just teleport.
Okay, here we go.
5, 4,
EP forehead.
2, 1.
So Spuggies, you can go ahead and be standing on your mark. Moats, get around your person. And melee, you can't all be cheating it at the same time. Because, like, you gotta move early.
Yeah, a little bit too many people are on purple, I think.
You had an extra one. I was on the wrong side the first time.
Okay, wipe it up real quick. Don't go in.
Well, purple was fine. The only person that's ever in danger of hitting a moat is the person in the middle, because the other people are all surrounding the person in the middle. So you guys, the people on the outside, should never even say that they're getting like too close to someone, because you walk out the way that you came in because you're on the outside, so you just walk out.
Right. It
The
stacks
only
all the
person that's in
responsibility
danger-
on the center person.
Yeah, you should. If you're hitting the one on the outside, then you're just doing the moat incorrectly, right? So
One last try, and then we'll move on. In general, this is helping with practice with the moats anyways, because we still have people that are popping moats. So
Yeah.
this is just getting people visual practice on moving out of moats. Don't think we got Nulzy. I think he's too far.
This is just my thought process. Like, even if we get this to work, the people who are still like running into moats and popping moats are still gonna fucking run into moats and pop moats.
See, here's the thing though. We're practicing not popping the moats now rather than popping it 5 minutes into a pull. Like, if we can't get it consistent now with these easy positions to where you just have one direction to move out, then we don't need to be moving on to other parts of the fight, because this is a prerequisite to be able to do anything else in the fight. Like, you need, this is a heroic mechanic. We need people to not be hitting moats. Yeah, this is a very easy visual to see, way to see who's messing up the moats.
1.
Oh, that worked. Let's go.
Good. Now you get to your locations.
Didn't get it on this side.
Okay, wipe it up.
You see how fast he moves without that slow rag?
Yeah.
Rag,
There's no way I
pop.
can get a trap in front of him.
Right.
Like, is this right here fine? Where I'm jumping? I don't know if you can see me. It's this big cool demon.
I mean, we're gonna need that point later in the fight. I would prefer if you were over, like, on red.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, I just put it down.
Oh, well, that makes more sense then.
But yeah, just like using your mobility to use parts of the room that we're not gonna need until later.
God.
If we can get it pretty consistent where we're doing the flower groups at least for the first pull, could we do it only for that first pull and then new modes how we've
That's
been doing?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're just getting rid of this first set so that we have the whole stairs to use for the rest of the fight.
Oh, so we only need to do the flower on this part right here?
Yeah,
or we
so
want to
it's-
do it after the first
No,
intermission?
I literally just want to only do it for this very easy first part of the fight instead of doing the stairs, so that we have much less of the room covered, so we can use this later.
That makes sense. And I honestly think this way is better because then you only really have one person who can mess up the moats.
Yeah,
So-
scrub.
This is the pre-nerf way anyway.
Yeah.
We need a res on Vin.
Oh yeah.
Being a scrub and eating those moats like it's fucking popcorn.
That's a cap, dude, but okay.
What's the cat? Are you saying you're eating it like popcorn?
So bombs.
Yes.
Do whatever group you just came from for your moats. You do your group, and I will go to the opposite. And we're only we're only going to do this for this one part of the fight. The rest of the moats we do the old way. Okay, go ahead and rune up. We're doing pulls for real again. Thank you for indulging me with that practice. Go ahead and repair as well. There's one right by the feast.
You're going back to the other way? Question mark.
No.
No.
Okay.
Like no one listened to the last 3 minutes of conversation.
I'm gonna drop another cauldron here. If I can find it in my bags.
No, so you know gay people don't listen to fucking instruction.
Well, you better start, 'cause it's getting fucking old.
Pizza,
Well,
you ready?
Ugh. Dude.
Let's see who has the most damage.
He's breathing flames.
Okay, check. We've got people that are getting frustrated. Let's just clear up comms and let's just keep going. Pizza, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, go ahead and get in your modes groups. Especially melee. Go now, please. You're too close to pizza.
Someone actually popped it.
Oh
Are you
my
serious? It's literally one mode by itself. Like, how do you pop that?
I threw it where Rack told me to.
Can't wipe it up.
Well, you put it there. Like, it's not your fault. It's the person who fucking ran into it.
Just wipe. Okay, scratch the groups. We're not gonna do the groups. Just go back to the old way. Just drop them by the stairs.
No, the group thing was fine. It's just I don't know why somebody ran into a single moat in the corner. Like,
Yep.
Where'd that moat come up? It's like it just came out
what
of
the
nowhere.
fuck?
No, I really do think the moats are better. Or the flower group for the first part is better.
Okay, we'll keep it. I popped my slapping hands late, and I jacked it up again. I ripped him past Nulzy's trap.
So the person who hit the moat in my group in purple, just well, make sure you have the weak aura, and just for now on, just stop casting, and just like wait, like just be like as safe as we can. We have like so much damage to do this fight. We have so much everything. We are all good. Just play it safe, and we got it.
The flower group at blue was good. It's just the moat that was at X. Like, I don't know how, but somebody decided to run into it.
It's like that old saying, you know, I just ran in that tree. That tree just came out of nowhere.
Like, holy fuck.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, flowers. We're still doing flowers. Get around your groups.
Mike. Alright, yeah. I interrupted my cast. Sorry.
Wipe it up.
Sorry, I fell rushed instead of
So, blue side, you guys packed him too tight.
Well, we also need it to be tight enough to where we can clear all the modes.
Okay, Redonkulus, can you take him at the start, please? I'm gonna be the blue mark for a pull.
Yep.
I know who popped my moat that time though.
Sure.
Joe.
I think we can hear your keyboard. I'm not sure. Bird fly. Dude, you guys like Stir Fry by Migos?
I like Dead Boss by Miss.
Me too.
I like Despacito.
But maybe if everybody listened to Stir Fry in unison, we would all move as one and dodge the moats.
That's only if we listen to Taylor Swift.
Bro, Taylor Swift sucks.
She does. Motivates you.
Bro, she's had so many songs about her ex-boyfriends. It's kind of like insane.
Can we get some cookies, please?
After a certain point, like I feel like she's got to think it's her.
I just
Scrub,
think she sucks
did you get
dick.
the res? Scrubby, you ready?
Five, four, three, two, one.
Everyone stop attacking, get around your marks. Get off the boss and move to your marks, please. Okay, wipe it up.
That was me. That was me.
I don't get it as a tank, so I can't even show it.
Father Rag, mine is in the correct spot. Look at it, so perfectly rounded.
So people are jumping in late, and we're not like forming. Like most of us form, and then like 2 melee jump in, and then we all have to reform.
Yeah, screw your
What-
uptime at the beginning, guys. It doesn't matter. Just get in your spots.
Yeah.
I thought we already formed our squads, or we were going to be
Even though he came in late there, like he didn't pop him, and like nobody else popped him. Though, like you moved too late there, Pizza, and it popped.
No, I get that, but when he jumped in, we all had to rearrange our spots a little bit, which distracts from getting out on time. I mean, I've been watching it happen all night.
I get that, but I'm just saying, like, if like we're in a circle, so like instead of walking through the middle, just back. You can literally just backpedal out of the moats. I've done it multiple times. You can just backpedal as soon as like you got the move. You just backpedal. Like nobody's behind you.
Okay, we're doing the stair strat. We're not doing the marks anymore.
Yeah, everybody, let's just chill. And we got this boss. We got him to like 20%.
Yep.
As long as everybody knows where to go after like the AoE phase, we're good. So, just play smart.
Well, that's a little hard for me to do. But
Fortitude.
I got it.
5, 4,
You're talking to the guy who
two,
mage towered.
1.
What's the melee circle? Moats to the stairs. Get to your spots. Wipe it up. Kablami got by the melee circle there.
Yeah, no, my mouse, like, it keeps scroll, like, because my circle's on alt scroll wheel up, and then my port is on alt scroll wheel down. And like 3 or 4 times I've gone to alt scroll wheel down, and it's cast my circle again. And it just threw me off, so I was slow getting out.
Gotcha.
You know what that means, kablam?
Time for a new mouse, I guess. I've had this one for like 4 years, man.
Oh. I also just say come out of the closet, but whatever.
I poured out of the closet like a madman.
I'm coming out the closet.
It's a safe spot to coming out of the closet.
I must get closer.
But it's safe in there.
What, you think Nelsie's just not gonna come to open the door for you?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moats.
Don't worry, healers. I dropped healing stream totem.
Take a break.
Take a break. Much needed.
Hold on, I got him. Back to the front of the room. Next moats are on red. Watch the melee circle. Moats to red. Push pull, get on red. Tank combo, get away from the tanks. Okay, moats. Watch the one that's popped in the middle. Bombs.
Stop moving with moats, please.
Shift, push, pull, get on red. Stack it up. Get Nulzy up. Tank combo. Everybody should be on the ad. We need to kill this as fast as possible. Nobody should be attacking boss. Doesn't matter. Okay, you guys are going to need to ROP these perfectly and interrupt them all. Take the gate. Go, 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 go,
go.
Much better.
I knocked them away. I don't have Thunderstorm.
Here we go.
Beautiful. Look how close they got in, guys. Okay, try to get the ROP on the other side, because now they're going to start casting again. You just need to knock them.
I
Not that
robbed
way.
them, but they like started like way farther back than normal. Like they didn't start they started casting like at the outer circle.
Gotcha. If that happens, just wait until they cast.
It's Matrix.
You're using ROP to interrupt their cast,
Matrix.
right?
Yes.
I had one on me the whole time.
The reason that they started casting there, they got knocked back, and their timer to start casting again was still going while they were like bouncing around in the ROP. So, okay, wipe it up.
So for that set of moats that we just got, we should be dropping those over.
Stairs?
Yeah,
But-
by the stairs, right? So
The moats
so-
that are happening because of the ads dying get dropped at the top of the room.
Okay.
The moats that the boss casts are by the stairs, and the reason it was confusing there is because we were just talking and stuff, and there wasn't calls, and then also the ads were still alive. There's still ads dying up until the last person just died now. So
Yeah, as long as they group properly, they die super quick. So then that'll let us get the moats out.
Right.
On the front. Okay. I mean,
there'll be visual distinctions between the two sets of moats if they die on time. They haven't died on time yet in a few pulls.
Too far away.
I mean, on the pulls that we were getting there.
I don't know who it was, but someone blinked right onto me with a moat as it was expiring. Just keep an eye out where you're going, because as ranged, we could be up by X to pre-position for any moats that come up, but I don't know, not a lot I could do there.
Where's Spuggies? You got a hammer again, dude?
No, only on my monk do I have G's.
What's wrong with you? Why are you so
got one.
unprepared?
Spuggies, was that you for the set of moats who ran left?
No, well, like, okay, you were right here, and then I noticed you there, and I noticed a bunch
That's a
of
good
people,
point,
like
Cuppy.
a flux
I'll
of
go ahead
people
and
coming in, so I ran farther
do
to
the
the
same.
right. Like, I was, like, to the right of you. I was the furthest back.
On the other side of the room, right?
Everybody
Yeah.
repair, please. We got some people who are low durability. It's on red. Cuppy just pointed out that the 3-night team banned any kind of blinks on this boss. No soul shape, no Venthyr, mage blink, no blinks. So if they did that and they're successful with it, maybe we should do the same. Let's go ahead and just try a pull without no displacement.
What about like transcendence and size, like swap spots?
No,
Nope.
idiot.
I mean, I've been doing it early, so
Just
I'm
don't
there.
use any of those things during the modes. Outside the modes, like you can, just not during modes.
Yeah, people like relying on their movement is what makes the moats messy, right? Like if you have enough time to just walk and go place your moat properly, then the moat will likely go into a good spot.
Yeah, just don't use it for moats.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get to your spots.
Healing streams down.
Rat trapper.
The stun will expire in a second. There we go. Votes to red. Push pull, get on red. Get away from tanks. Moats. Push pull, get on red. Okay, so we wipe it up. Don't even go in.
How did we die to that?
It wasn't a tight enough stack. Everybody needs to be hit by each color. So we're going to change the way that we do that. Rather than throwing down a ground marker, I'm going to mark myself as skull. And I'd like you to stack on me, please. I'm a big character model too, so it should be easy to see. But the ground marker is just for, like, people are positioning on that side of the boss and they're getting pushed and pulled away, which is fine. But the problem is the people that are getting pulled aren't backpedaling. And the people that get pushed are going way farther back, and so they're not making it in, so it's not a very consistent stack. So we'll just mark myself and just stack on me. Yeah, and we shouldn't have anybody getting hit by the melee circle at this point. I'm not going to be calling that out anymore, so just watch for the... When I'm saying melee circle, if you don't know what that is, that's the white orbs that go in a circle around him. You either need to be outside or inside. Don't get hit by it, though. Yeah, it is good for wiping. So there, Redonkulus, he didn't get taunt immune because I didn't taunt him off you when you did the moats, so...
Yeah.
I guess...
It worked out fine. I was able to get a good spot.
Okay, I guess we'll just do that if somebody dies when we get the moats.
I mean, that people are only dying to that melee circle at that point, so as long as we keep that clean, we should be okay.
Like, if Rag calls it out, people don't die to it, but if Rag, like, doesn't mention it beforehand, people don't, so I think people just over-rely.
2, 1.
Don't call me out like that.
Melee circle. I'm just gonna overcall for now. For the door. That'll be a problem for a different day. Get to your ads. Move. Okay, moats to the red side. Watch the melee circle. Moats. Next is bombs. Coils. Coils.
I got you.
You're sitting on the group, you don't got us. Stack on skull. Didn't mark myself. Stack on skull. Tank combo. Get away from tanks. Moats again. Bombs. Okay, push pull. Get on the red side of the boss. My marker went away somehow. Move the boss closer to the ad, please. Tank combo, everybody should be standing on the ad. Don't worry about boss damage right now. Okay, let's go. Kill the ad. You're gating immediately after this. Move, gate. Rops to interrupt these in the direction of us. Ben, scoot in, please. There we go. That's what we need. Lust. Moats up towards where red was.
Defense matrix out.
Some moats didn't move out, so the middle's messy. Kill these degenerates. Get that last moat out. Just put it towards the stairs. Moats are now going towards red, towards the stairs. Oh. Sucky marker. There we go. Get on skull. Tank combo, get away from tanks.
Someone trap my thing in 5.
Get Nulzy up. Somebody go stun it, please.
I'm headed there.
I rooted it.
Get moats.
Pull in 4. Group up, guys.
Get on skull. Tank combo and then the ad. Get ready to kill the ad. Everybody get on the ad. Grip Rudonk. Okay, next is boss's trap, shifts root, and then we're going to the middle to kill the degenerates. Thank you for those of you who took the gate. I forgot to call that. Next location that we're going to is Circle.
Got an acquisition in here.
Skillet, I guess? I don't know.
One didn't get trapped.
It got broken. I literally just trapped it.
Cool.
It's on foils. Foils, you need to be moving over to star, relocate it. Moats to the top of the room.
No.
There you go. That's how we
It's got a
reposition
fucking thing
them.
on it. No. Got a dot on it. There you go. Got it again.
Watch out for this moat right by condom.
Get on skull. Skull. Stack.
Someone still broke.
Yeah, I'm out of CC.
Here, stand on me.
Oh.
We're wiping. Yeah. Okay. Best pull of the night. So, let's talk about those traps real quick. Ideally, bombs, you need to have your frost. I don't know if you did and you just missed, but you want your frost trap on green so that you can trap the next ad as it comes out. Before we go into that synthesize phase on star, you need to have your trap over already on green.
We established that doesn't work because he doesn't really phase in right away.
Okay.
That's why he has to come out and then get trapped. Like why I need the slow on mine. Because if you just put it where he comes out of, he just runs right over it. We scienced that night 1.
Cuppy, are you talking about the second green? Green is our first location. So you ran out and rooted it, and then the hunter would pick up the next CC? Okay, cool. Well, shift is getting circle. I'll go ahead.
I
and...
got it, and then it like broke. I don't know what happened.
So after that, after we finish killing the star ad, I'm gonna go ahead and gate, and I'll head over, and I can shackle and stun it. And then bombs if you go ahead and root it after that. So when it's time to for you to CC your green, I'll go and I'll pick up the initial CC. That was a good pull, guys. And just to clarify, whoever gets targeted by the circle ad, that's the one that Shift rooted, it needs to get moved out of the way. It needs to get moved down to star. And I can't keep track of who's doing that because I'm doing other things. I'm not going to be able to mentally remember that. Yeah. So whoever's the second person who's fixated, you have a line on you. Call it out, and you can go ahead and work with Shift to get it repositioned. We'll keep comms pretty clear, and you guys can talk it out, but we ideally want it on star marker.
Yeah, if you call out that you're in position, I will break it. That way I can be in position to CC it so you don't die to it.
Right. And we need to make sure that we're breaking it not with a dot.
Yeah, I'm going to break it with Wrath. It's the fastest thing I have.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moats to the door. And go ahead and get on your ads. Don't worry about bombs. Wipe it up.
Yeah, I had a terrible convoke. It's mostly heals that time.
Shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and root this guy for me, okay?
It's a what?
That's Pizza
Go
that
ahead.
does that one.
No. Me and Shref have it as good. The first time on Star we had our in sync. I need another one.
Better holla at the pizza. I'm on the other side.
Man, he puts his pizza through the wash. Hell no, that's gross pizza.
You wash a pizza in a sink, for the record, not in the washing machine.
Fact. Druids are famous for their pizza washing ability.
Dude? What's wrong with you? That's where people pee.
When I'm drunk, that's where I pee. I live alone, so I do what I want. Seems like a trap mofo. I don't trust it.
Trust me, you would not be disappointed at the song.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee circle. Moats to the door. Go to your ads.
We won't make our side. I accidentally hit convoke.
Rage.
Stay outside. Don't kill the ads. Just wipe.
Let's go, Treffy. Me and you.
Torch, Dragon, help! We can kill it.
Oh, that was Scrum. Sorry.
I was trying to die.
That just popped me in the head like one of those little whack-a-mole machines.
Really? Nobody clicked the link? Should I share it in Raid Roundup?
Hold on, I'm clicking.
Wait, it's in Raid Roundup now?
I can.
Neat. Because then all I have to do is click. I don't have to, Control,
Yeah, but it
C,
tells
and
you
then
what it
click.
is.
Oh, I
It tells
missed
you what it is.
I missed the feast.
I got it.
Grub, I don't need to see your porn. I have my own.
Midget porn.
But he's the star of his own.
Dwarf porn.
Shut up, midget.
Aren't you like below 6 feet tall?
So?
It's pretty short, dude.
Nothing wrong with short
Aren't you a
people,
cuck?
Damn.
No.
I
Remember
believe
we-
we
Cock? Dude, like,
Remember how we were asking about why his stream is all
like,
mature? We just figured it out.
Yeah, fucking. It's buggy.
5,
I support
4,
you being smaller,
3,
Toils.
2, 1.
Treffy, you meant the one before this. Melee circle. Moats to the door. Get to your ad.
Ooh.
First pots. Everybody pot. On the boss. Squeeze some more damage. Okay, moats up to the front of the room, top of the room. Melee circle. Moats. Bombs.
Pull in 5.
Push pull, get on X. You're stacking on skull marker. Gotta get in tight, guys. Tank combo, get away from tanks. It's immune. Moats. Bombs. Okay, shift, push, pull, get on skull marker. Stack up. Next is tank combo. Hey, kill the ad. Gate. Everyone gate quick. Rops. There we go. Slapping hands. Moats to the top of the room on X. Good, nice job with those moats directions. It's tricky to not pop those there. That's why we're using the portion of the room we're not using anymore. Next moats to red by the door. Moats.
Nice ruler.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you keep it. We don't. Watch out for. There we go. Push pull, get on skull. Everyone on skull. Move, get skull. Back on skull. Tight. Tank combo, get away from tanks. Moats again to red. Okay, bombs.
There's some in front of the door. Just be careful.
Shift, push, pull, get on skull marker. Stack up tight. Good. Tank combo and then add. Melee circle, watch out. It's a melee circle.
Remember, whoever gets the next one.
Innervate on show.
On the add.
Got it.
Bombs, this next CC is yours on green. Go ahead and set up the gate. We don't have a gate.
I have a roar.
Yeah, I'll roar. So don't do it.
Get this down. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. There we go.
Nope.
Get it.
Oh, okay. Let's just practice the CC. Go ahead and CC.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. I broke it myself.
I'm talking to bombs. Bombs, go ahead and root it back here.
I missed it.
Okay, that's fine.
It won't break. Fuck. I can't break my own.
Look at that. Look how
Will
much
not
damage
break.
you had to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what's our other options other than a root for the initial?
I just ticked out at the.
Is there a route?
You're trying to think like
Could
what
somebody
else
else
can you
throw out like
slow
a
it?
mass route?
Oh, you know what we
Well,
can
if
do?
I-
Could run over.
I can root it twice, but somebody has to break it. It takes me like 7
you-
of those brass to do it.
I mean, if we just have a strong slow, it should be enough, right, Rag?
Right. So yeah, if we can
'Cause
have
I mean,
one
like,
of our.
there's. Well, I was
one
just gonna say we have frost shock from the Ellies. We have a hunter that can use concussive shot or like tar trap.
No, it's okay, we're gonna add a slight extra layer of coordination to this. Whoever gets, because this is just gonna cut out a whole step. I need everyone to pay attention to who gets fixated the second time. So the ad that's coming from circle, you need to, if you get fixated, look at where the line's coming from. If it's coming from circle, then this applies to you. You need to stay on star where we just finished. You're not going to go to the middle, and you're going to bring the ad in and just keep kiting it towards the door, and then shift. You can just root it the one time when it's down by
Yep.
circle.
I'll stand by star, and as it goes by, I'll grab it.
Also, we had 2 separate deaths to melee circles, so we gotta cut those deaths out.
It's gonna be last pull.
Yes. Let's pull.
Here we go. One shot, boys.
The one-shot dream coming back, bro.
And I had an
5,
anecdote I wanted to
4,
share, but I'm not gonna.
3,
We don't have time. I'll
2,
type it out after this.
1.
to help the tilt.
We need fort.
Sorry about that.
Melee circle. Moats to the door. Get to your ad. First pots. Yeah, on the boss. Moats to red. Melee circle.
Fucking hell, dude.
Moats. Next is bombs. Try to clear the front ones. Push pull, get on skull marker. Tank combo, get away from tanks. Next is moats. Try to use this pocket right here. Moats. Okay, next is push. Nope, it's bombs. Next is push pull. Get on skull marker. Good. Move him to the ad, please. Okay. Everyone get on the ad. Stop attacking the boss. We need this dead early so we can gate early. Okay, here we go. After this, immediately gate. Gate now. Good. They're gonna get in really tight here. Good rot. Very nice. Lust. Run the moats up to the top. Inside the bubble. Okay, next area of the room we're dropping moats is red marker. What's the melee circle there? Moats. Bombs. We'll pop the front ones. Push pull, get on skull. Get bombs up in 20, we need his root. Stack, stack, stack. There we go. Tank combo, get away from tanks. Next is moats again. Push pull, get on skull. I'm not moving here. There you go, nice. Okay, next is tank combo. Go ahead and get on the ad. Melee circle.
Whoever gets
I can
next
solo
one,
this. I got this. Oh, never mind. You already did it. Okay.
Whoever gets next one, remember line. Yep, I got it. Whoever gets next one, remember line to star.
Yep, right where we are.
Can't see who it is, but someone's running it away. Completely away. I have to
Rainbow
trap it.
star.
I'll break it.
One of
Gotta
them is
get over here,
on
though. Fuck,
Vin.
gotta get-
Vin to star. Vin to
I
star.
can't do anything.
That's okay. Break it now. We're okay.
It's coming.
Focus down
Got
this
it.
degeneration. Okay, on the boss again.
My bad.
Watch this one.
Make sure to be towards the top, man.
Why
Guys.
is
It broke again.
That's okay. Vin, stay over there. Melee
But I
circle.
can see it. I'm watching it.
It's got dots all over it now.
Just
No,
let
it
it fall
doesn't.
off.
I'm trapping the right one because they're really close.
Good, it's trapped. You can move. Ah, fucking hell.
It's okay. Just
Get healthy. We're okay.
bombs.
Clear comms.
You're good now. Go.
Hey, push pull. Get on skull. Get on skull.
Not a good spot.
Bring it in. Tank combo.
I got it.
Pizza, that one's on you.
Careful.
No, that one's not on pizza.
No.
Pizza's hasn't come
I
up
got
yet.
this one.
I mean, it's focusing me now, but
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's on.
I
him.
doubled them, so you got till they break. There you go. I had two roots out to try to
That's
stop
okay.
him.
That's okay. Just 5 it up, guys.
What's with the moats in that?
Yeah, that was horrible.
There's
Yeah,
like
people
3
just,
that are in a weird spot because I had to stay in range of that. I had to try to break it and move it.
Like, I get comms are really messy, but if it's not fixating on you, just remain calm and keep dropping moats.
All right, guys. We'll keep going on Tuesday.
Just, I guess to be clear, I was fixated by the green ad. I was fine to like go
You're fine.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're fine.
It's whoever's